Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube. We're looking at CKB on the 4-hour chart, and I'm seeing bull flags that are flying gloriously. So before we get into the TA, I just want to go ahead and thank whoever it was that sent me 1,000 CKB to my Neuron Wallet. Let me know in the comments section, or better yet, go to my channel, go to About, you'll find my email address here. Let me know what the transaction hash rate was, or code was, in an email, and I will shout you out in the next video. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and stake all of that CKB to the Nervos DAO. So we have that going. And back to the comments section, I had this really interesting comment. I hate YouTube Studio, folks. Sometimes it doesn't even let me see these comments for like days, and then everything gets buried. But we can see Pedro says CKB to 50 cents. CKB is a winner from Cybersoul. Rikudu, 10 cents. I'm cool with that. David, what do I think about Rune Thorchain? I responded with, I don't know, and that kind of seems like a quick answer, but it's the most honest answer. I will check into it. I always like it when you guys ask me about these little blockchains that I really don't know much about. Encourages me to get in the know. So I will let you know what I think of that. Let's see here. Here it is. Alpha 7. Do you have any thoughts on CKB ADA Force Bridge causing any major changes in the price when that is hopefully completed within the next several weeks? And my answer to that was yes, I do have some thoughts on that. And I said I think we'll get better resilience as far as price action is concerned, meaning that when ADA kind of gets beaten down, it just pops right back up and people just buy it back up. I think that the market cap and the amount of users Cardano has will eventually, not all of them, but there will be a trickle over effect to some extent. And I don't think that this price action, as far as the force bridge, is really priced in to the current price right now because we are so low. I think that once this happens, we're going to see possibly a liftoff. Who knows how much? But I do not think that price tag is cooked into this price. The force bridge to Cardano is huge. Smart money moves in after things are confirmed. They're not gamblers, and that's why they're called smart money. So that could happen as well. So there we have it. That's kind of what I wanted to go over before we really got in depth on this TA. Bull flag pull right here, folks. And this is on the 4-hour chart. We can see how CKB is squeezing. The life is being squeezed out of CKB up against this 200 moving average. Interestingly enough, we have a symmetrical triangle, bull pennant, bull flag if you want to call it that, but this is more of a pennant, and we can see that something is bound to happen. Now, when I'm seeing stuff like this happen, sure, we can just assume that this thing is squeezing into this triangle, but let's try to confirm what we're seeing. So one thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I noticed this extreme swing high to swing low. This is what catches my attention, folks. And then what I'm going to do is measure off this next high to this next low. And let's keep an eye on this down here. We have a time sequence that shows up on our charts. But more importantly, we need to take a look back in hindsight to see how accurate time sequence is. So had we known that this was going to be a low on maybe May 30th, we could have predicted that July 28th, something's going to happen with CKB in the market. And how do we know that this is even accurate? Well, looking back in hindsight, we can see Time sequence predicted this spike up here. Time sequence predicted this spike up here. Time sequence predicted this symmetrical triangle formation here and drop off. Same thing right here. Same thing right here. Another drop off. So when I'm seeing time sequence occur at the end of this symmetrical triangle, I can almost guarantee you with 100% certainty that we are going to see CKB move out of this triangle in a drastic way, or start to move out of this triangle at or around 7 p.m. Central Time tonight. Central Time, 7 p.m. Central Time tonight, July 28th. Get out your phones right now. Set an alarm for 7 p.m. Central Time tonight and watch the fireworks start. So that's all contingent on if we stay within this triangle. I'm seeing that we got 49 minutes left on the next candle. Spinning top here, nothing to really be concerned about. Long wick on the bottom, which means sellers are stepping in, but buyers are bringing the price back up. So this is a good sign for CKB right now. As long as we don't see any of this full body candle action up here, we are good. Which way are we going to go? Nobody knows. But let's look at the 12-hour chart to get some more concrete data. In the past few videos, I've been kind of mentioning the channel price action needs to travel through to get on top of this cloud. And it looks like this might be the tipping point for price action to make a move to the top side of this cloud. And this is going to be huge. If we can come over this cloud and stay there, especially on the daily chart, folks, we need to really rip upwards and get on top of this cloud, break through this 200 moving average and the 50 moving average for that matter. If we can do that and set up a nice bullish pattern on top of the cloud, we may be fixing to see another run or possible retest of at least the 4-cent level. Now, I'm also kind of seeing this on, a couple different ways, but I am kind of seeing the possible presence of maybe, some sort of head and shoulders pattern to form. And who knows if this is even accurate. This is just a speculative guess. All of this is speculative in the grand scheme of things. So on a daily chart, RSI is at 48, guys. Stochastics are a little higher than I'd like them to be right now, but it doesn't matter because these can just kind of whiplash up and down like waves. RSI is in a position where it can go either way. And whatever the strength of the price action is going to be, we will find out hopefully starting 7 p.m. Central Time tonight. In the past few videos, though, I have been warning everyone of the bull trap and a nasty corrective wave that could occur here. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. We've got some great upward momentum here, and I'm hoping that continues because I hate seeing fellow CKBers getting hit with this bloodbath of bad luck. Especially all these people that bought up in the 4 cents range, myself included. I have averaged down significantly. But that's really it for the TA today, guys. We got some important updates with the channel as well. We're going to be doing Super Chat, which is where I'll be able to come on here live in the chat, so you guys can go ahead, drop whatever cryptocurrency you want me to look at live, and I will break it down and tell you what I think about it, even though I may not know much about the history of the currency, so you'll have to take that into account. Some other fun things we're going to be doing is creating a membership for the channel, $3 a month, and I'm going to release to everyone everyone that watches, you don't have to be a member for this, but we will be covering the fundamentals and things like that in the members only area. Turtle trading and how you can take $100 and turn it into $1 million. And I'm not bullshitting you. It's been done millions of times probably by people all over the world. There is a spreadsheet that I made. It's based on making 1% profit on each trade, starting at $100. You make 945 of those trades, and you will have turned that $100 into $1 million. It's a pretty incredible feat, but we will have that debuting in the membership section of this channel. So lots of things to be excited for, folks. I do appreciate everyone as a subscriber and a viewer. If you could do me a huge favor and smash that like button, that would be much appreciated. Also, in future videos, in the past few videos, you will see a floating icon that I have down towards the bottom. And I put this icon down at the bottom primarily so my viewers will know when the video is about to expire or end. This little icon will move to the right as the video progresses, and once it gets to the right side of the screen, you can tell that the video is almost done without having to tap on your phone, etc., etc. I love all of you. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. More to come.